Hello, using allow lists, an internet operator can only provide access to a specific list of web resources, such as kid-friendly internet portals or essential multi-access sites. Combined with the captive portal option, in case of insufficient funds, access can be limited to all resources except for personal accounts and payment services to facilitate restoring full internet access. This feature can also be applied to the first-time connections to the home internet operator's network, or can be used as a login page for a Wi-Fi hotspot. In general, the whitelist restricts the sites and pages available to a subscriber and redirects him to a specified page when he tries to go beyond this list. Redirect is only possible for HTTP requests. All HTTPS requests outside of the whitelist are blocked without redirect. Most operating systems and browsers request HTTP resources at startup to determine internet availability and search for the captive portal page. Whitelists are based on URL, SNI, CN, and IP, which allows the inclusion of sites accessible via HTTP, HTTPS, and specific local resources into the allowed list. We provide allow lists via two services, 5 and 16. Both of them regulate access to the TCP-based protocols only. To allow only HTTP and HTTPS protocols, it is necessary to combine the allow list with protocol restriction list with a special tariff plan or adding the parameter UDP block to the fast DPI configuration. Service 5 requires the mandatory establishment of a TCP connection. This means that for private IP addresses, it is necessary to provide internet access and assign a NAT service, while Service 16 doesn't require a TCP connection. SSG responds to TCP SYN requests and performs an HTTP redirect if there's any attempt to access resources outside of the allow list. Next, we will create allow lists with services 5 and 16, attach each of them to a different test device, block UDP traffic two different ways, and check the result in the statistics. Firstly, we will set up the fifth service. Let's proceed to the Services section of the SSG dashboard and click the plus button in the Profiles column. Enter the list name in the description field. Switch the type to white. Input the redirect page address. And save. Activate the whitelist clicking the play button. Let's add some resources to our list by clicking the plus button in the black and white list column. Input the URL. You can select between URL, CN, SNI, IP port, and choosing sites category, you can manage subscribers' access by categorized lists. If the redirect page uses the HTTPS protocol, we must add this domain to the SNI list. Otherwise, the domain will be blocked. When the list is ready, we proceed to the Subscribers and Services section. A whitelist can be applied to both a customer and a vChannel. Let's add a profile for our test device. Click the plus. We will use a single bin type. Input the login and enter the IP address. Tick the enable next to the whitelist. Select the profile, click apply, and select the prepared tariff plan in order to block the UDP traffic. As you can see, only DNS, ICMP, HTTP, and HTTPS protocols are allowed in this tariff plan. When everything is done, click Save. And we are ready to check the result. Let's try to open some HTTPS site, google.com for example. Try to refresh and check YouTube. As you can see, HTTPS domains doesn't open. Let's check an HTTP site. It has been forwarded to the redirect page. In our GUI analytics, you can check the resources that were blocked. Look for the raw clickstream in the GUI analytics section. Choose the raw clickstream report. Make sure that the correct DPI is selected. Specify the timeframes and add some filters. Tick the enable close to the source IP address. Input the test device's IP in the value field. Add hosts and change the operator to in order to add multiple hosts. Input the host name. Press Enter and Shift simultaneously in order to create a new line. And don't forget to enable the filter. When it's done, click Apply. Click the Refresh button. Check the locked column. If the value is 0, the resource passed the filter. If there's any other value, the resource was blocked. Now let's add an allow list with service 16 using the command line interface. Configuring the 16th service using the SSG's graphical interface will be added in the future updates. We prepared the list of allowed IP addresses in the TXT format and uploaded to our server. The whitelist of IP addresses can be filled by the following example. Each entry must start on a new line. Convert the file into the internal dictionary format using the IP2bin utility. Put the converted file to the DPI configuration directory. Next, create a named profile and activate the blocking service with a profile for subscribers. Let's check if there are any subscribers on this profile. Attach our test device's IP to the profile. And double-check the attached subscribers. As it was mentioned before, the UDP protocols can be blocked two different ways. We will use the second one. Open the DPI's configuration file and add the UDP_block parameter with the value 3. This value represents the number of packets that will be passed before the blocking begins. When it's done, reload the fast DPI service. Let's check the result. As you can see, google.com doesn't open. Check an HTTP site. It has been moved to the redirect page.